Hi traders, good morning, good afternoon everyone on the 13th of June, Friday. So as you know, this is usually, for some, it can be a lucky day. For the others, not that lucky. Well, let's see which one is going to happen. Well, I must tell you on the geopolitical level is definitely not the luckiest day. I guess you heard the news already, which is about Israel just attacked Iran. So we see the immediate reaction on the markets, which is a huge move to the downside indeed. And on the gold and the oil side, it's a huge pump. Even Bitcoin just pulled back. Hi, good morning, Nitsan. Nice to see you, Clifton. Brian, good morning, good morning. Andy, nice to see you. Frank, good morning, team. Okay, guys, so let's see what's going to happen after that. We see the market is down 0.96% on the SPY, and the triple Q is 1.26 to the downside. And hi, Justin, good morning to you. Hi, DVG. So I would say that this is definitely a historical day on the market, and let's see how it's going to handle this day. Indeed, I am afraid there will be more to the downside because, in my opinion, this is a quite severe geopolitical tension, and although hopefully it's not going to escalate, but so far the markets are in fear, so we can watch the fear fear index as well because of that geopolitical tension. Indeed, hi Meyer, good morning to you. Okay, guys, so let's see the headlines. Well, everything is overshadowed by this tension at the moment. Oil prices are surging. Well, it was a really huge bounce. It reached even 9%. Now it's around 5-6% higher on the oil side. And I'm going to watch definitely XOM, CVX, like Chevron, XOM, Oxy, and the rest of the oil stocks as well. Hi, Lee. Good morning. Nice to see you. Okay, guys. What else? European stocks are going down as well after Israel launches the airstrike on Iran. Though futures falling 500% as well. So as I've told you, everything is down. Um, Most of the stocks that are impacted, it is definitely the travel stocks, airline stocks still, because yesterday we had a very unfortunate accident on one of the Boeing Dreamliner jet. Plus, hotel stocks are down as well, and cruise lines traders. So these all are going to be on my list. And don't even forget the defense stocks, LMT, and the rest, which are moving crazy too. And everyone is rushing to the safe haven, like for example gold. So gold stocks can be on our list to the upside indeed. So this is what I see at the moment. Also on the economic front, we will get some news at 10 o'clock, traders, and this is going to be 10 o'clock, the consumer sentiment and inflation expectations. That's it. Nothing else for today. I think it's enough. Indeed, the move already in the pre-market. On the international news side, on the CNBC, this is just about geopolitical tension and plus the Air India crash. They are still looking for the exact reason what happened with the Dreamliner jet, and I'm going to watch BA as well because of that. We have some nice analyst calls here, including Nvidia, Apple, Tesla, Netflix, Adobe. Adobe was an earnings stock, not the best earnings. Coinbase, of course, because the Bitcoin just tumbled after the news. Microsoft and Oracle, which I see it was called for a possible move for today. If you have anything on the radar, traders, please just let me know. if you just see any other candidates. Of course, the gold miners are going up as well. I just see, for example, Newmont Corporation is up already almost 5%, so we can watch it as well. BA is moving down. And actually, I see only one big name which is in green, guys, and this is Apple. Apple is 0.26%, so much, much stronger than the triple Q itself. So guys, if you have any candidates, please just let me know. And next to it, of course, if you have any questions regarding the TEFS funded account packages, how to get into the VIP room to trade with DVG, Scott and Amir, please just drop me an email, or I very much encourage you to go to the TEFS.com site, and there you can have a chat with our live support guys. They cannot wait to help you if you have any questions there. Hi Nita, yes, BA 1.35% gap down, still verified for gap and go. I would say yes, but BA was a bit tricky yesterday as well. Also today, yesterday the sentiment was rather bullish than bearish. Today the sentiment is bearish, so I would say that yes, we can watch it for the short side definitely. I feel Okelo may be a good short if it breaks 63. Okay, definitely we are going to watch it as well. Okelo and the big movers of the week, it's going to be on my list too. Another interesting thing which I've just included in the newsletter traders, that Trump calls Fed Chief Powell numbskull as he urges interest rate cut, and actually he just mentioned that he's going to change Powell as soon as possible. So seems like traders that this is a done deal, at least by Trump. So might Powell is not going to stay longer just until he's unloaded indeed by Trump, because Trump wants to change him. This is in the news as well. Okay, guys, let's see what else. I mentioned you the 10 o'clock news, and we can just go to the big movers and the candidates list. Let's just check BA then Nissan first. How does it look like now? As you mentioned, it's down minus 1.30%, but still over this $200 level. I think the 200 is going to play like a stronger role again, like just yesterday. But if we can break the 200, I think might even a bigger dump can happen. If you just check the daily chart, it still has lots of space to pull back indeed. So let's see. I'm going to watch B8 on my short list, and I'm just going to start my list. Hi Marco, good morning to you. Okay, so on the long list, as I mentioned, you long XOM, Oxy, Chevron, NEM, so all of the oil and gold related stocks I'm going to watch to the long side traders. So XOM, CVX, I'm going to call NEM as well. And I mentioned you LMT, for example. This is one of the defense stock, as you know, and I know that some of you like trading it, not just LMT, but RTX is here as well. What else? They are going up, by the way. NOC 3.49% higher, Lockheed Martin 3%, and L3 Harris Technologies. This is LHX. It's up 2.64%. We can just watch them, all of them actually, which one is better on the volume side, because I have this problem with these defense stocks. Okay, LMT doesn't look bad at all. It's over $483 level, which is slightly above the 200 EMA. Seems like as a great reversal, maybe. It's going to be on the daily, so LMT, I'm going to look it for the long side. Let's just check RTX as well. LMT pre-market volume 93,000. Okay, RTX is definitely much higher in the pre-market volume, but the daily chart is a little bit extended for me. Also, I'm going to call it to my secondary list as well. So secondary list is going to be RTX. And let's just check the last two, LHX. which is another defense stock and going higher 2.60% at the moment. This is very low in the volume, guys. Not my favorite indeed. If you like it, you can check it. And Northrop Grumman, it's here NOC with 3.50% almost to the upside. NOC, I'm just interested in the pre-market volume, which is wow, it's even worse, unfortunately, especially compared to the fact that it's almost a 500, it's over 500 now, 511 to be precise, dollar stock. That means it's going to be highly spready, very spready. So I don't think so. I want to touch it at all. Yes, Nitsan, which one? 200 on the daily, is that a red flag on the Oxy? I'm just checking it. We can still check all of them indeed. We have time for that. Yeah, I see what you mean. 47, not very much on the 200 yet. And you know what? I see a gap fill as well on the daily back to this 48.60. So I would say if, you know what, Nitzan, I would say if the push is strong enough, the bullish sentiment is strong enough, I think in this case, might it can just push over the 200 EMA. But yes, you are right. We should be careful around the 200 EMA level, which is 47.80 at the moment, 86. Okay. So I would not say it's a red flag, it's rather a possible resistance, okay? So this we should keep in mind. But let me just check the XOM and the rest and CVX as well, which are the same sector. XOM at least it's over the 200 EMA. There is 115, I think 115 is going to be the next a stronger resistance, but there is a gap to fill as well on that stock as well after the 115. So actually XOM looks very nice, maybe better than the Oxy, and CVX is the last one. Chevron, which is 148. It's almost exactly on the 200 EMA, but as I mentioned you, if the bullish sentiment is strong enough, might it's not going to stop by the 200 EMA. DVN also from the energy sector over the 200. We can watch it for sure. Okay, DVN. This I'm going to call to the secondary list, okay? Yeah, it looks nice. Also, you know what? Maybe I don't like, but this can be a big mover as well. My only problem that this is not a huge mover, okay? Not like XOM or CVX, because as you can see, usually it's not moving too much. But let's see, maybe today is going to be different. So XOM, CVX, DVN, Oxy, all of them can just be checked to the long side traders because of the oil, but especially CVX and XOM, I like it indeed. All right. On the defense sector side, as I mentioned, you LMT and RTX. The other two, it's a little bit low on the volume. I mentioned cruise lines that they are going down. Travel companies lead as investors worried that high-end risk would deter vacationers and spikes in oil prices would hurt the profit. So CCL, NCLH, RCL, everything is just going down together with the airlines. So I'm just going to call some names here like UAL, DAL, BA, everything can go to the short side if you like it. Hi, Sharko, good morning to you. Okay, guys, hotel stocks I mentioned as well that because of the outlook on this geopolitical tension, HLT, Hilton Worldwide going down, intercontinental hotel groups like IHG, and even Marriott is going down, MAR 1.60%. Let me just check them. So airlines, cruise lines, hotel stock traders, MAR very low volume. Unfortunately, this is my only problem with these stocks that we do not trade them too much. IHG, I'm just checking now on the pre-market volume front, which is I cannot trade either on the TEFS platform. I guess it's such a low volume stock, and HRT is the last on the hotel stocks. I don't know how about the casino stocks. I don't think so though. They very low volume. No, HRT it's a little bit better with 111,000. I don't know, maybe HRT, I'm going to put it to my secondary list only. Okay, RH is here as well. Big move to the upside. It's a surprise adjusted profit on the earnings. So RH just made a nice move on the earnings, and this is up now. RH, not RHI. Sorry, I cannot find the stock. Why cannot find it? RH, okay, just a second. Have a little glitch here in the platform. I'm just checking it on my other one. How about Oracle? I know Amir tried to short it. Okay, here we are with RH indeed. All right, traders. So back to the big movers, as I mentioned you, especially BA, I'm going to watch for a continuation. In the meantime, RH is up 18%. Volume looks really good, quite of good, 155, and the price is 210, and there is still plenty to push back on the RH. So RH, I like it to the long side. Hi, Alamu, nice to see you. Good morning, good morning. Guys, don't forget this is the 13th of June, Friday, and I really wish you a lucky day for today. Hopefully we will see that. Traders, I'm just repeating myself that among the big names, Apple is the only one which is really green at the moment, so I'm going to keep an eye on it. But we still have some movers, and if you have still more on your candidates list, please just let me know. DKNG is the next, which is going down because shares of the sports betting Apple lost 3%, imposing a 50 cents transaction fee in Illinois starting in September after state lawmakers passed the budget, including what one analyst described as a surprise increase in one online gambling tax. Oh, that's not a good news for DKNG. Let me just check it. How does it look like on the daily chart? Also, I have not traded this stock for a while. Now it's just dumping 30K, not enough for me. Adobe, I mentioned you, this is down as well because of the earnings miss, ADBE. Okay, or actually it was better than expected, but the outlook it's not the best, and that's why Adobe is dumping 4% with a quite of a high volume. I'm going to put it to my short list indeed. ADB and E, Adobe to the short side. And the last one, it is GEV Nova, which is down because of a downgrade by Wolf Research. So GEV might going to get to my short list as well. Yes, GV anyway, it's a bit extended in my opinion, but the pre-market volume not my favorite. Also, I'm going to move it to my short list, and I'm going to be careful with that one. In the meantime, traders, SPY triple Q are going even lower. Unfortunately, this tension is going to keep a really huge fear over the markets. And as a weekend is coming, I don't think so. Maybe it can happen, but I see a very low chance for a deep buy. I'm going to be really interested in Scott's and DVG's opinion, and Amir's as well if he's coming today, because in my opinion, this fear it's a quite of a real one, not just a hype, and I'm expecting rather a continuation lower than a deep buy, but you never know in this market, especially nowadays it is a little bit unreliable and unpredictable. So be careful indeed, cautious. I'm going to focus on the shorts first of all, and then let's see how the market is going to develop after the opening bell. And don't forget that at 10 o'clock, we will get to news, consumer sentiment, and the inflation expectations. So VIP room traders, 44 room traders, I wish you a beautiful green Friday, 13th of June, amazing. And of course, a great and peaceful and rest of the day plus the weekend as well. And on Monday, I'm not going to see you though. So Monday, I'm going to be off. My little one, she's graduating from the kindergarten, so it's a big day in our family. And actually, I don't know how they could do it, but it's going to happen on Monday afternoon, so I cannot be here. unfortunately, with you, but Tuesday I'm going to be back. So have a beautiful green one traders for Monday as well, and see you on Tuesday. Bye. Okay. All right, traders, YouTube traders, of course, with you, I'm always here, just not on Monday. I'm just telling you as well that Monday is going to be a day off for me. I'm going to celebrate my little one. She's so excited, oh my goodness. So, but I'm going to get back on Tuesday. And by the way, traders, don't forget that next week is going to be a shortened week because of the Juneteenth day as well. So market is going to be closed next Thursday. Okay, next Thursday. Just a second. Okay, what do you think about Netflix, Andrew? Checking. Hi, Anne. Good morning to you. Netflix just going to check it. NFNX. Ah, I would say it's a little bit extended, very much extended. I want to see it to drop now, like just to cool down a little bit. It's going to be on my short list, I think, this Netflix. Also, you know what? Compared to the fact how much the market is going down, is not that weak. So, let's just be careful with it. I would say if it's breaking, especially this one, I don't know, 1200 we need. 1200 we need to break first with the Netflix. Let's keep an eye on the Netflix, okay? Pre-market volume is not that bad though on the Netflix. Ah, thank you, Andrew. It's very nice of you. Thanks, Clifton. Thanks, guys. Yeah. She's so excited and I'm just wow, so many things to do. There will be 11 people from my family. So big party is coming. It's going to be funny for sure. Okay, guys. So today, of course, I'm going to be here for you for an extra hour or so. Let's see how many opportunities we will have. I guess a lot, but let's be careful because I'm sure the market is going to be crazy volatile today. And 10 o'clock we will get two more news indeed, the consumer sentiment and the inflation expectations. And after that, no more economic news. Scott is just talking about the war, indeed, that his dad was going to the war back then, and it's very, very difficult. I completely agree. So I was growing up in some years next to the Romanian border that had a very serious situation back then, like very close to a war. Actually, there was on the border, it was a war, just not declared, indeed. So I know how crazy and depressing it can be. So let's just pray for that it's not going to hold long at all, and it's going to be solved on the diplomatic way, which is very hard because we know the history, but let's just pray for peace, guys. This is what we can do, and trade wisely, okay? Today, cautiously and wisely. And guys, stay safe, especially if you are involved in the countries, because definitely it's an extra cautiousness you need there for sure. All right, traders. So let's just deal with this market here, which I am sure is going to be highly, highly volatile today. As I've told you, I'm going to be careful on the share size because of that, especially the share size. And we need to watch the first move of the market. Like I think that might is going to pull back a little bit and then make a reversal. Or if the fear is high enough and seems like it is high, we can see an immediate continuation indeed. So let's see Hi, Tara. Yes, I completely agree. Good afternoon to you. It's going to be definitely a volatile one. I guess you heard about the tensions here, the geopolitical tensions, and the market is, of course, nervous, not just the whole world, indeed, including the two countries especially. Okay, guys. So yes, cautiousness is going to be our motto today. And again, I'm going to focus rather on the shorts. Yes, Tara, yeah, maybe you just missed that. I just called everyone to pray for, if you are religious, of course, for peace, definitely, because this is what we can do, and in this situation, nothing else. And to keep the let's call it the energy in the room on a little bit more positive way to charge each other and to have a great time together. Okay, guys, so we are going to be open in 3 minutes. SPY triple Q down a lot. Oxy is the strongest on my list, 4.98%. But we have just seen that the Oxy is very close to the 200 EMA. XOM 2.58% higher, and Chevron 1.81. The oil is still in a huge bounce. What else on my list are H, as I mentioned you, really big mover. WSM, this is a big mover too, as I see, but oh no, volume is not that bad, or not that good, sorry. VIX index, of course, guys, if you are a fear index trader, actually, if we just check the VIX, I'm just going to show you something interesting. VXX, if you're just checking the fear index here, is just bouncing from the 200 EMA. You see, it's just a perfect 200 EMA bounce at the moment. It's up 53.80% or a dollar at the moment, with more than 5% higher, and seems like might it's going to continue higher. So VIX index, we can check it as well. By the way, Scott's list, there is CRWV again, and he is bullish again on CRWV, and he is bullish on the Tesla. And as I mentioned you, I'm going to watch very much this Apple here. And the reason for that, why I'm going to watch Apple, it's quite obvious, because this is the only big stock which is in green. So Scott already called CRWV for a long over 143, and Tesla over 312. Raspi, what I'm not doing, I'm not lying for sure, but I'm going to watch OKLO and or GTI. I'm going to I'm going to watch them. Actually, someone called OKLO for a watch as well. Help you sleep. You I like your name. Okay. He feels as well, or she. From this name, I don't know. That Okello may be a good short if it breaks 63. We will check it. AVGO. Can watch. AVGO was a beast yesterday, traders, but today's sentiment is so weak. Oh my God. I don't know whether it can push higher at all. Let's just be careful with it. So Scott called already CBX 147 to the long side, Tesla 312 to the long side, and CRWV to the long side 134. Among my calls, I'm going to watch RCL as well for the short side. BA again, it stays on my list to the short side. I'm going to watch Meta, like the stocks which are a bit extended to the upside. Adobe as well, we should watch, because it's just got a push down after the earnings. MU, I'm watching PLTR, OKLO on my list as well. Okay. Tesla as well. Oracle we can watch today as well, indeed. TQQQ, definitely, if we continue lower, I'm going to watch this as well. And DVG is calling the defense names like RTX, LMT, as I mentioned as well. Good luck, everyone. And be cautious this morning. I'm sure that it's going to be highly, highly volatile start of the day indeed. So no immediate continuation to the downside, rather a quick pullback. Scott 144 buy on CRWV. He's going to take it immediately. Wow, Oracle, it's a jump higher again, traders. That stock is amazing, actually. Let me just check XOM. CVX, there is no volume. Okay, indices are pulling back, so now we can have a deep buy or a rollover, and I want to wait for it to see which one is going to happen actually, traders. Meta almost pulled back, completely filled the gap. Adobe I'm watching here, whether it's going to roll over or continue higher. Or H is quite strong. Okay, traders, Scott bought CRWV for a long. SPY and triple Q are just going higher now, at least pulling back. I'm just sitting on my hand. Yes, PLTR I'm watching. Nice gap fill already. I've just seen that. Scott loves UNH as well. And he's just going to buy it immediately, as I've heard. Yes, 320 he's going to buy UNH. Scott call UNH 320. Okay, guys, I'm still sitting on my hand. RCL I'm watching here too. AVGO pushing higher. Apple broke 200. Indeed, Oracle coming back. Tesla. OKLO already breaking. All right, traders. Adobe. For me, it's going to be a lower share size, but 293 or 393. Sorry, so 392 and 80 is going to be a short for me on the Adobe. Oracle, very strong, amazing indeed. And Oracle, yeah, it's just breaking out. Okay. So if it breaks 393, I want to, and the stop loss is going to be at least 396 traders, maybe higher. So really just a fun share size here with the Adobe. Let's see if we break the 393. And VDA is fighting hard here on that level too. CRWV, it's moving higher. Okay, I'm in Adobe traders. In the Adobe, I want to see stop loss is going to be over 397, and I want to see like a 390 first, 390 first. RH is moving higher. I just missed it. So Scott buying UNH over 318 now, 318. PLTR, wow, that's crazy. Look at that stock. SPY triple Q are still pulling back a little bit. Apple, though, is just made a complete rollover. XOM breaking down, or up, sorry. So 112 level, AVGO 253. This UNH is really strong. How about RTX, LMT, and the rest? I'm just checking it. BA, guys, I missed BA 200. Never mind. DVG shorting Adobe under 390, 394.50. RTX, it's making a reversal now, traders, but very spready. Looks great over 143.50, but I just missed it. TQQQ traders, if we make a reversal for a gap and go, I'm going to take it under 73.70. Guys, I am ready to take a partial on Adobe, as I mentioned you, just 75%. Here we are, 390, 389 broke, nice. I'm just taking my partial on the Adobe traders. Nice, I took it, and stop loss is going to be, what is that? Oh, I took a limit. Shoo, wait. Okay, I'm out. Okay, I mean with the three quarter, and I am ready to take under 73.70, TQQQ 73.70. Stop loss over the high. 66 is going to be my entry. 66 is going to be my entry. So 73.66 is going to be my entry on the TQQQ. Adobe next partial is going to be 386 traders, 386. Apple breaking down. Tesla going higher. Be careful with the PLTR if you took it. I missed this RTX gap and go long. That was nice. 386 is going to be my next partial on the Adobe, and stop loss on over 393. TQQQ has not entered yet. SPY is on the VWAP. Seems like as a rollover, but we don't know yet. TQQQ in traders, I want to see a 40 cents at least to take a partial there. Market is still fighting on the VWAP. And Adobe is coming for the second partial soon. So 380, here we are. I'm just taking one more little partial out and then let the rest run on the Adobe. 386. SPY, triple Q fighting. 387. Wow, Oracle. Oracle is crazy. RGTI moving higher traders. CRWV long by Scott, very nice, but his UNH is not doing great. I'm still holding TQQQ full share size, and here I'm just thinking to take a little bit more off on the Adobe. 397, not 396, but it's still a very nice winner here. I'm still waiting a little bit more. 396.89. I don't want to see the back over 397. Let's see. Ah, it's back. Okay, I'm just taking a partial here then. So I took a second partial on the Adobe, and let's just let the rest run. Market, unfortunately, though, it's moving higher. That's not good for my TQQQ at least. Meta is strong. PLTR, if we are continuing higher with the market, guys, PLTR can be a long over 136.50 maybe. I'm going to keep an eye on that. Meta pushing higher, and VDA coming back, and unfortunately my TQQQ doesn't look good. 530 on the triple Q and SPY on 600 level. I still give a little bit more chance here. I took anyway a little bit lower share size, but I don't like what I do see here. CRWV trade, very nice by Scott. It's just going higher now. Oracle completely out of everything. And I'm still giving a little chance for my TQQQ because again, the volume is not there. But the last chance is here. My Adobe short is still running. Trader 391 is going to be my final stop loss on the Adobe. Okay, this is the reversal which I wanted to see. Now we need to go under the VWAP. If we cannot, then I'm not going to hold this TQQQ anymore. Or Adobe, it's very nice over 390. I'm going to be out. And with the TQQQ, we need to break the VWAP now. And VDA, surprisingly, is just fighting a lot as well on this VWAP, or under the VWAP to be precise now. I'm watching this BA as well, but just only under the lows, not before. LMT, wow, very strong, but too late now. Okay. Let's see, BA. Watch out on the Adobe traders over 390. I'm going to be out over 390. Scott is going to be out under 144 with the 3RWV. DVG starting to short the SPY. Scott has not entered to the UNH. I'm really tempted in this BA. Also yesterday it burned me, so I'm going to be careful with that. How about Netflix? And I must tell you guys, Apple doesn't look that nice and shiny as before. It's just breaking the lows. Oracle is not, Oracle is just AVGO yesterday, guys. Oracle is not stopping. Amazing. If you have anything, any candidates, any setups on the radar, please just let me know. So far, Oracle and PLTR are really strong, very strong indeed. PLTR just breaking the highs. Meta is very strong too. Apple, though, it's breaking lower, and then Nvidia is not the strongest either today. So really mixed picture on the market. And don't forget that in some minutes, like 15 minutes, a little bit more, we will get some more news. Guys, Adobe stop loss is going to be over 389 now. If it's moving over this consolidation, I don't think so. It's going to move lower. So it doesn't worth to keep it. OKLO moving higher now too. Netflix, it's a little bit higher. Overall market, though, it's still going in a consolidation. SPY is under the $600 level. I still just holding my lower share size on the TQQQ, but I'm still holding it. And or Adobe is still doing great there. Apple broke the low. CRWV is still strong. Market in hesitation mode, and RTX, it's making a bull flag together with MU, by the way. MU is just going for a bull flag, or at least a consolidation. Let's see. Okay, so now I'm going to move my stop loss over 388.50, 388.50 on the Adobe, 388.50, and the market is back to the VWAP, at least the SPY. At least the SPY is back. And Apple is going down like crazy, guys. However, again, I see several stocks are strong, like Meta, MU, PLTR, and NVIDIA is trying to make a reversal too. BA doesn't want to go lower as I see, or Adobe though continues, and I'm not sure I want to leave this TQQQ anymore because the market doesn't want to drop. Let's see the SPY. I have a feeling that if the market is going to drop, then SPY is going to drop first, maybe. So the last chance for my TQQQ, and or Adobe is just going lower. If you still have any more share size left, I'm not going to, as you can see, I have only 25 left. I'm not going to take any more partial. I'm just going to leave my stop loss over 386 now. Netflix is moving down now as well. Apple breaking lower, and here comes back my TQQQ almost to the entry, and the SPY broke the VWAP first, guys. And the BA under the lows looks very tempting, but again, uh, I just burn myself on with this BA. Guys, I really want to see a continuation on the market. If we won't see that, I'm not going to risk my money on the TQQQ. RH checking. Yeah, I see. Just get back to the VWAP. I'm checking it for a possible VWAP reversal here. 314, it's a UNAH long for Scott. All right, traders. So I don't like this market move. I still give the chance for the TQQQ. I'm just thinking of lowering my share size because it seems like that might, what we are going to see now, might it's going to be the following, that they are going to try to pump it up till maybe the last hour of the day. Like you look at PLTR, if you took it, guys, this is the partialing point. If you took it over 136.50, and if the sell-off is not going to happen now, then I don't want to get a loser here. Guys, watch out on the Adobe, 388, 386, it's here. Okay, 387. Yeah, over 388. If it goes over 388, I'm going to be out. Tesla, it's holding strong. In my opinion, the buyers are a little bit more than the sellers on the volume side, but the market is very much unknown at the moment. However, I don't like this bounce on the Apple now, and I don't like the bounce on the triple Q. Triple Q cannot even break the VWAP to the downside. Oh no. PRT are extremely crazy. ACHR checking. ACHR short. This is a lower price stock, maybe under this consolidation low, like 986 Nissan. But I don't like this stock too much. All right, traders, I cannot see this TQQQ to break this VWAP, unfortunately, on the 589 or 529 level, which is a shame. SPY suffering a lot. I see Apple is making a reversal. So I think I'm just going to decide to lower my share size a little bit on this TQQQ. By the way, I'm not quite satisfied with that move. Adobe is still okay, but the TQQQ is not. It's definitely not. Even if I'm deciding now, to lower my share size a little bit, I'm still in the game and I still give the last chance, because Pi nicely breaking down, but this triple Q, it's so stubborn. You see, 65 was my entry, and they just pushing it back all the time. It's not able to break even the VWAP or the 529. Last chance, Pi is getting back to the lows at the moment. Mm, big fight, big fight. Okay, guys, no, I don't like this move. I'm just lowering my share size on the TQQQ. SPY broke, but TQQQ could not. So I'm just out with half of my share size now, with a small loss, and let's see whether it can continue or going to make a move higher. Or Adobe is still looking great. And my final stop loss on the Adobe is going to be still over 388. This is the last high. I still give the chance for the TQQQ, but only with the half share size here. BA broke the lows, but I was not that brave to take it, and the market is still fighting here, especially the TQQQ fighting a lot here, indeed. SPY breaking down, triple Q cannot make the break. Shoo. Nissan RH, it's not a valid VWAP reversal, so it's not reversing at all, indeed. SPY still pushing down. Come on, TQQQ, it's your time. And look at that. I can't believe that. I hate this. What is happening again? Okay, guys, this is something news driven. This is again something strongly news driven, as I see. I'm still waiting a little bit, but I don't like what I do see. Tesla just broke out. PRTR, it's in the highs. MU broke. I'm still holding my TQQQ. What a rejection. Look at that, guys. What a rejection. Watch out, traders, because we can see this ugly green candle once more, indeed. BA is dropping, MU moving higher. Apple has no idea which direction to go. The NVIDIA is the same. MU is just pushing higher together with PITR, guys. Amazing. And the SPY triple Q are just going for consolidation. No more drop. Hmm. So Adobe is okay. TQQQ, not really. Overall market is very hectic, very nervous. Let's just be careful here, traders. SPY moving back. Triple Q not doing anything at all. Very annoying indeed. We do not have a direction. SPY trying to make a direction, but the triple Q is just hesitating a lot, of course, because we see a lot of stocks are strong on the tech sector. Now BA is dropping. I don't like the fact that the TQQQ it's just or the triple Q just held by the VWAP several times. I do not like to see that. Maybe now we are going to move, guys. Around 73.20, I want to take a partial, or maybe 73 because I lowered my share size here with a small loss. And watch out on the Adobe as well, please. Unbelievable that triple Q is not able to break the 529. Apple is back to the lows as well. Look at that. Really big fight today, but finally we are moving. Roblox checking. But now, guys, we gotta move again. Watch out. I really hope we will get the TQQQ partial. PRTR, it's too much for me now. Not touching this craziness. I can understand you, Tara, unfortunately. All right, traders, so here comes finally a small green on the TQQQ. Let's go for 73, like the round number I would like to see here. Around 73 would be great to take a partial there. Finally, come on. Make a little bit more profit for us here. Question mark, what the market is going to do. SPY on the lows. If the SPY is rolling on the lows, then that's a good news for us. Ooh, Meta, what a VWAP reversal. Look at that. So SPY touched the low of the day and made a green candle. Oracle still looks very strong. Apple is weak. Nvidia it's completely not doing anything. Tesla coming back to the VWAP traders. And my TQQQ is just suffering here. My Adobe is in a nice profit. TQQQ stop loss partialing point should be around 73, 73.0510 would be great to see. And the big question for the Apple as well, whether it is going to be a consolidation or a double bottom or just a consolidation and continuous lower. Cannot wait to see that. SPY again on the lows. Triple Q could not break this consolidation yet. PLT are coming back for a possible reversal now. What I see, I'd say, and this can be over 137.70 if we see the market higher. OKLO back to the VWAP, Tesla back to the VWAP, but the market is on a decision point now, so we need to see a decision from the market now. Oracle is still extremely strong. SPY back to the lows, triple Q back to this 528.80s, but I cannot see enough sellers here. We should see a little bit more seller there to push it down towards to this $73 area on the TQQQ. SPY is breaking the lows traders, no big break yet. Apple too, yeah, as I mentioned you, Sharko, Apple can be two way of play, double bottom here or short under the lows. I am holding only Adobe traders and still TQQQ. On the TQQQ around 73, I want to take the partial. SPY is on the lows, triple Q, very slow mover to the downside. But I have a strong feeling if the SPY is going to fail here, the triple Q is starting to move too. Okay, we broke the semi-round number. That's good. PLTR checking on the VWAP. And SPY is moving back 598 touched. Apple broke down. But not a very clear, strong sentiment on the market, unfortunately. It's moving a bit lower now, especially the SPY, but slowly. Again, everything is so slow. Scott likes Adobe long soon. And he just called 63 OKLO long. OKLO long 63. All right, traders, this market is not convincing me. I think I'm just going to take a little bit more out of this TQQQ. I just do not trust this market at all. It's just playing around this 73.50. It's like nothing. It doesn't want to move. Apple broke down, did not care. SPY is moving lower, but not very strongly. Ah, what is that again? Oh my God, I forgot the news, guys. Just before I wanted to take off some more stocks, I forgot the news. I forgot the news. Not good. It's consumer sentiment and inflation expectations, by the way. So let's see. I'm just checking the news now. All right. Consumer sentiment surprisingly much stronger than the expectations, and the inflation expectations, it's much lower. So guys, this is an incredibly good news for the market from the economic front side. If the bulls are strong enough to make a reversal here, it's going to happen now. Okay, so because of that, again, I am ready to lower my share size in this TQQQ actually. Here we are back to the entry, and again, if the market is strong enough on the bull side to make a reversal, it needs to happen here. So because of that, I'm just you know what? I don't feel like we should fight with this market. So it's back to the entry. Very much unpredictable how the market is going to react on that. It's quite of a good news, in my opinion. Or Adobe is still moving down. Fantastic. I think we have a great chance for a 380 as well. And as I am afraid of the impact of this better news on the market, I'm just going to say goodbye to my TQQQ in a small green. Now it's moving back. It's in a small green. It's perfect. I just don't get this market. It's good news and now it's dropping. Please let me know if someone understands what is going on here because it's not me today. Okay, guys, I'm taking 300 more shares off. I'm not going to wait if it's not going to go into my direction. It's almost on break even, small green. I need to be much more cautious today, unfortunately. I wish I would not have, but I feel like it's better like that. Oh, RCL, I just missed a perfect intraday breakdown under 258. Shoo. AVGO coming back to the VWAP, and VDA is not doing anything at all. So I lowered more share size on the TQQQ traders, and I feel like I'm going to be out on the TQQQ if it goes again over the round number. Not an easy day. And Tara, I completely understand you why you don't want to trade this craziness. Apple, again, it broke down, and after that news just arrived, it's just got these crazy moves there, big candles here and there, big green, big red, and here comes the bulls. Oracle, Oracle slowly but steadily pushing higher, so every continuation maybe can be used for a gap, not gap up, but a breakout. Also be careful. Okelo, nice move called by Scott over 63, just made $1. And I'm wondering, guys, on PLTR, so if the things are going to get better for the bulls here, then might this PLTR over 137.60 can be a nice long there. 137.60, not before, I would say, if you are watching this PLTR. AVGO back to the VWAP. Scott bought UNH as well. UNH. Mm, I was not watching it. What a perfect intraday breakout. But this for me, it's a little bit too spready sometimes, this UNH. I'm a bit afraid of that stock. But look at that. It's very nice indeed. Where he called it. I'm just going to check it. This market is completely nuts, guys. Now it's a good news and it's not moving. 314 he took it, 314. Before this intraday. For the bottom reversal he took. I see. All right, traders, on the Adobe, I'm going to be out over 386, 386. If you are in Oracle, it still looks strong, but always just increase your stop loss. Like for example, if you get this breakout over 205.30, my stop loss would be under 205, so don't let it go back to the red side. It's still looking like it's pushing, but the overall market is still very much undecisive, uncertain. My TQQQ shares are still moving to the right direction, but as I've told you, I do not want to risk anymore on that because the market is not clear. And VDA all over the place, very ugly today. Ah, my BA would have worked today. You see, yesterday I put it on my ban list because it trigged me, and today it's working. Thank you. Apple still very weak. Overall market completely undecided. Also, again, it was a really good news from the economic side front. Nice Oracle, nice Adobe, nice OKLO. If you took it for the VWAP reversal over 63 with Scott, it's just making a beautiful move. And let's keep an eye on PLTR whether it can make a reversal there. AVGO broke the VWAP. Scott is ready to take CRWV again to the long side. GE checking. Small red, so far dipping small red on the TQQQ, but it's still under process. GE needs unchecking. GE. GE looks like as a nice short under 234 only. Now, I would say I'm not sure if it wants to go lower. We need the market for that GE. I feel like. Okay, guys, the market is still completely undecided. I don't know. I cannot see anything what I would really touch at the moment. Nitsan, no. Scott is watching CRWV for long again. He has not posted it yet where, but he's watching it for again for a long. Oxy checking. GE looks a bit better now. I don't know, and no volume on the Oxy at all, really. Very ugly. Yeah, oil stocks just pulled back. Guys, over 385.50, I'm going to be out on the Adobe 385.50. So over 385.50, I'm going to be out on the Adobe trade. This NVDA doesn't look strong either. No trade, yeah, I can imagine. Like we were hoping for a nice, like direction day, but so far it's not really what we wanted to see. What I see now, it's Oracle, it's just like AVGO, yesterday AVGO trade. Overall market just cannot continue lower. Also SPY broke the lows, but not strong. The sentiment is not strong enough for continuation so far. Or Adobe is still doing great. No, Adobe is out. Okay, Adobe is out, traders. GME checking, and G is not a short anymore. GME for a short, I don't know, it's just an inside day and the volume is so low, Nitsan, no one is interested on this stock. Maybe just for a scalp if you want to try it, but not my favorite. No one is interested in that stock today. Okay, guys, finally our TQQQ is moving. You know what? Now on 73, I'm going to take a little partial, but I was a bit afraid of this market today, so that's why I was just lowering my share size. So it needs to move at least $2 or $1 to get me back to a little green. I'm not really good, but what can I do? So finally, it's moving to this $73 level, which was my original partialing point, and we have a sentiment. Apple is moving down. I'm out of Adobe, and finally my TQQQ is making the money. No partial yet. Nice move to the downside, but I don't know whether it's going to be continued again or just a green candle coming as usual. As usual. 598 again on the SPY seems like it's quite of a strong support, and triple Q 528 as well. A short on the CRWV? Only if it's breaking the VWAP and then maybe. Okay, guys, I am ready to take a small partial on the TQQQ. Here comes the $73 level. 528 broke by the triple Q, 598 by the SPY. NVDA broke too, as I see. Okay, TQQQ. Small green at least. And let's see whether it can make another move to the downside. Question whether it's going to be a bear flag or a reversal. Nissan on a CRWV, it was just moving completely against the market higher all day long. You know what? It would be a short for me if it's breaking the VWAP, makes a consolidation, and then to break it through. But even you see that the market is quite hesitant today. And CRWV is much stronger than the market on the price action side. So again, the big picture, it says to me not to touch it for a short. Okay, guys, I'm expecting a continuation on the TQQQ, but let's see. Of course, I'm going to be out on the entry. And like that, it's going to be an extremely small loser only. Still up $620 for the day with the great Adobe trade. And Scott is buying CRWV over 147 or 148. No, he bought it already now and he's adding over 148. Yep. Tesla moving lower, NVIDIA doesn't look good. How about LMT and the others? LMT. Very, very spready, as I see. Oracle, that's a beast. Amazing. How about the VIX index? Not too much. NVDA seems like maybe it's moving lower. TQQQ and the market stuck again. Okay. UPST is down as well. How about Netflix? Oh, UPST, what a beautiful gap and go there. Not even gap and go, it's rather intraday breakdown. NFLX, what I wanted to check. Can't believe BA just made today the move. Shame on you, BA. Oh, Netflix very low volume today. I'm not going to watch or even touch it. X is down as well. United States still. It's very weak. Wow, one more drop on NVDA traders. I feel like I think or TQQQ can be continued soon. If this is going to go like that. Okay. PRTR back to this $136 level. Market is hesitating here on the lows. NVDA is in a free fall now. MU just falling lower as well. Tesla is down. Oracle, PLTR, and CRWE are still holding. So far, red move on the market. Finally, Triple Q just decided to break down as well. Tesla short. Tesla neckline of this cup and handle, inverted cup and handle is 315.40. I'm just afraid if the market is going to make a reversal here, it's going to have an impact on the Tesla as well. So I would not short it just under 315.40. 315.40 if the market is not going to make a reversal here, Nitsan. So Scott is going to add to his CRWV trade over 148 to the long. And I'm going to be out of the TQQQ on 73.65 traders. Market is bouncing back a little bit, not too much. It's still not decided which direction to go here. LYB is strong too. LYB, but no entry. I'm just checking the strongest, weakest stocks at the moment. BA, wow, that's finally it's weak today, not yesterday, unfortunately. I mean in the in the trading day at least. And Oracle, it's a beast, guys. It's just still going up. Amazing. Okay, watch out. Market is no, still not decided. Apple, though, it's making a small pullback as I see. And we do break 73 TQQQ. Would be great, actually. CCR checking. For me, it's too late. You are right. It looks like it's still going to stretch like a 15, 20 cents. So this is maximum just a quick scalp, Nitsan. It's just on the lows, unfortunately. RCL is not moving too much. SPY is breaking the lows. Here comes finally. Okay, we just broke. If you took a short on the Tesla, this is a quick scalp again. Here I would take a partial and then put your stop loss over 315.40 and let it run. All right, traders, or TQQQ is moving. I'm not going to take any more partials because I cannot, but around this 70 to 60, or you know what, 72, it can be another beautiful partial. Nice call on Tesla, Nitsan. This is just going for the partial here, stop loss 3 over 315.30, I would say now, and let it go. Oxy is still looking strong though, I would say, but the volume is very low on that stock. So SPY triple Q broke, BA is still moving down. Scott CRWV is still holding, OKLO2. And as I've told you, Tesla was just a scalp. Maybe it's going to be continued, but I'm not sure. And Oracle broke the 207. That is a beast today. Okay, big green candle on the market, traders. I think if TQQQ goes back over 73.20, I'm going to be out. Over 73.20, I'm going to be out on the TQQQ. All right, market, come on. And the SPY just made a significant nice green candle. I'm wondering whether we can make a reversal here at all. Meta is moving down now. So not all, but most of the big names just joined to this move to the downside. Like look at Meta. I don't know, Microsoft, Google are not on my list. Apple is down. Apple started strong in the pre-market and almost immediately gave up. Only Oracle, which is still just pushing higher. That's it. Traders, I'm going to be out on the TQQQ soon, over 73.20. And I think I'm just going to call it as a day. What a day. What a day. And the market's starting to be pushed up again. Let's see. So over 73.20, I am out, and I will be out of the day as well, end of the week, and I'm very happy. I'm going to end it up with 620. Yep. This is my today's, give or take 20 cents. Depends on this beautiful TQQQ. Now seems like the market is just making a move again to the downside. Tricky market for sure. Oxy again looks like as a great intraday breakout. What I am a bit disappointed, why I am a bit disappointed in the pattern itself is the volume. Like if I'm checking the volume, it's a little bit too low. I don't know, Nitsan, whether it's enough to push it to this at least a 20 cents. I think the problem with the oil stocks is the fact that they just moved a lot in the pre-market and now they just cannot be pushed up like an extra 10%. You know what I mean? NEM, it's an gold miner. Let's see. Newmont. Ooh, this is the same. Ugly. Raspi, if we get some even worse news now or the market starting to go down dramatically, I would say in this case, both of them can go nicely higher, Oxy and NEM as well. Maybe even without that, but might it's going to be slower. What is breaking down here? CRW Nitsa, you were right. It's breaking down now. Also, it failed with the VWAP reversal. Have you seen that? Nice VWAP reversal looked like to be, and it completely failed. Not a big breakdown yet. It just broke the VWAP, but not the 146 yet. And the Apple, it's making a big reversal though, guys. So let's watch out whether the triple Q is going to break the lows or the 528 higher. Again, my stop loss is over 72 and 20, 73, sorry, 73 and 20 with the TQQQ. The SPY triple Q still looks like as a bear flag and VDA is pushing lower, but Apple is trying to make a small reversal. And if the market breaks down, it can help definitely for the oil and gold stocks. And VDA, it's in a free fall actually. Baba short. Too late for me, Raspi, but I must tell you this 113.80 break, that was fantastic. Very nice intraday breakdown. And now for me, it's a little bit too late to join the party. Now, guys, I'm going to be just on save my profit there. PRT or 136.15 for a long. LAR 136.15. Risky because now since it touched the high of the day, it's in a downtrend. You see like lower highs, lower lows. So I would say when it's going to make a break, it's 136.50, not 15, I would say. NVIDIA is disappointingly weak for the bulls and it's pushing the market lower, at least the triple Q. Guys, my TQQQ is getting for another dollar here, or a dollar actually. If you still have any more shares left, not just like for me, because I lowered my share size dramatically through the way down, I would suggest to take a partial soon, the second partial indeed. I'm just going to leave my stop loss over 73.20 and then let's see if it can move a little bit more. You see it on the CRWV. That's why I don't like to short these strong stocks. It just made a reversal now. But as I mentioned you before, if it's going to go back down under the VWAP again and makes a consolidation, and then it breaks down the 146 round number, this is another story. So Raspi, regarding the BABA, if you want to short it, just for a scalp back to this 113 area, I would say. Nice breakdown on the market again, traders. Finally, the TQQQ trade is developing. Hi, Alfred. Nice to see you. It made my target on the sand. Nice. Well done. So scalp, scalp, scalp. All right, traders. TQQQ still running nicely. You did not take it. No problem. It's completely okay just to talk about the setups here. This is why we are here. All right, traders. So the SPY and triple Q are looking much lower now. 115 on the SPY. Triple Q is down 1.36%. We're still pushing lower now. NVDA free fall made the triple Q especially to push lower. SPY broke 597. but the sentiment started to get stronger now in the last 30 minutes at least on the market, but the overall market is still slow. I think uncertainty it's really high. Everyone is waiting for some better news here. I don't know whether we will get it. Like better news, if we will get it, definitely we need to be careful. But so far, if we check the SPY daily chart, here we are. It's hmm, I would say it's slowly breaking this consolidation, but not yet. If it would break the 597, then it would break this last 5 days of consolidation. Yes, Alfred, I've seen it. We are in a short of the TQQQ. Nitsan, you see the CRWV, now it made the intraday breakdown. I'm wondering for how long it's going to make the move. Scott is out with a loss on his second trade on the CRWV, and Oracle is still going up. I can't believe this stock. Really. Guys, I'm going to be out, I think, from TQQQ over 73. I'm not going to wait for 73.20. Because now as I see, that's so funny because Apple is breaking the low soon, 196, and now the Nvidia started to make a form of a reversal here. Let's see. Lar, if you're still watching this PLTR, again, I would watch how it's going to behave around the VWAP first. And don't forget, traders, it's Friday, so I think it's we are trading for an hour now, but the market is going to get maybe like get slower as the time goes by, unless we are not going to get some more news. So NVIDIA is making a reversal, maybe Apple as well. So I'm ready to take off my TQQQ trade if it's breaking 73 and call it as a day. Scott is still long biased on this market. He thinks that my things are going to turn around here. Let's see. Okay, guys, I think this is the time for my TQQQ. It's almost over 73. So one huge winner of the Adobe, definitely this was my biggest winner. If I'm going to close out now, the TQQQ is going to be almost on break even. I have not traded too much more because I just promised myself not to overtrade, especially on a day like that. To be on the safe side, if I will have a killer trade, I'm just going to stop actually. I'm going to make my own rules even tougher, guys, for this year, remaining year, because I believe that this selectiveness, this is the only way to survive this market nowadays, guys. So here is 73, and I'm just saying goodbye to my TQQQ trade. Small green, the last shares. No, can I close you or not? Okay, I did. Not always, Tara, not always. Like I'm human being as well. Okay, that I'm a trader for more than 18 years, almost 2 decades now. I'm mentoring traders because I know how to hand over the knowledge, and I feel like my empathy it's helping to find their their sound, their voice in trading. But I'm doing mistakes as well. Sometimes I'm too much long biased. Sometimes I'm too much short biased. And this is like a trader's life. You cannot. Yeah, I would say that a profitable trader, it's 80-90% of the time very much disciplined. Okay, but there is the 10% when we do fail as well, and this is natural, guys. This is a part of this trading world. However, when we have such a tough market like that, you really need to be at least 90-95% of the discipline every day. And this is hard to maintain and keep it up. That's why we are here for us, I mean, for each other. To help each other in that for sure. Tesla checking, Apple looking like still a consolidation, 196.60 only. Nissan, even if it's a bottom reversal. PRTR 137. I was watching this VWAP rather. Let's see. I would not take it now, just like that, 137, because I need a consolidation. Now, what's your stop loss? I would say it's under 136. Stop loss is not the best. I mean, the risk reward is not the best. But if it's going to make a consolidation and makes a breakout over 137, this is going to be better, in my opinion. Small cap energy name, super strong, Humble Ninja. Thank you. Yeah, Tara, human nature, it's always here. That's for sure. Okay, guys, so far seems like my TQQQ way out, it was just on time. Market is starting a reversal. Whether it's going to be a V-shaped reversal or just a small reversal and it's going to fail again, especially around the end of the day, I don't know, but be careful on that, okay? Green Adobe and Oracle, very nice, Alamu. I was not that brave to touch Oracle, but seems like for Oracle, it's the overextended move. It doesn't mean anything. Humble Ninja, thank you for the small cap energy stocks, guys. You can just watch it on the Finviz, for example, or the sector spider. If you go to the sector spider, you can see the sectors and even the the ranking, which company has the biggest stake in the sector. I really love Sector Spider when it comes to the sectors watch, and we know exactly that today's the energy sector is very strong. So, okay. All right, traders. So I think I'm just going to call it as a day. And I wish you a beautiful, great weekend. Stay safe, please, in this crazy world. And on Monday, I'm not going to be here again. Monday, there is no stream, but Tuesday, I'm going to be back. Okay, it's a family event. My little Sophia, she's 6 years old, and she's going to graduate from the kindergarten to the school. So big happening in my family. So that's why I'm going to miss Monday trading, but Friday or Tuesday I'm going to be back at 9. See you soon, guys. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. And have a beautiful weekend with your loved ones, with your family. Try to stay a little positive in this crazy world indeed. And I wish you to stay safe, especially the ones who are in Israel. Okay. So thank you, Tara. You too. Have a great one and see you everyone on Tuesday. Bye.